com, and today we're going to dive into a little bit of, I guess, what I would call how you can earn more in your business. You know, I know that's what everybody is really looking forward to doing, especially for those who have gotten started or recently just gotten started or been in business for a while. You're looking for ways that you can actually start to increase your income or to grow your income to some degree. So we want to dive into just a little bit of how you can actually do that. And I want to give you guys something that you probably never thought about. It'll kind of come from a different twist or a different angle to kind of give you a little inside scoop as to what really drives the most successful people online. You can think about the Bill Gates, the Donald Trumps, the Steve Jobs, people like that, of that caliber, the Michael Jordan or whatever. And it boils down to one word, one simple word. You probably can't even guess what that word is. Well, let me tell you exactly what that word is. That word is called passion. Okay? It's called passion. You see that word right there? It's called passion. You have to have something deep down on the inside of you that really drives you every single day. You think about the average, you think about the, not going to say average, but you think about the golfer, you know, top golfers in the world, the Tiger Woods of the world, the Jack Nicklauses of the world, people like that. You think about it from the perspective of, do you think they actually go to work or go to golf to make $1? Or do you believe that they would do that whether or not they got paid for it or not? Okay? When you begin to understand that that's the driving force behind most successful people, then you really start to really get a picture of what it entails for you to be successful. You have to have that passion, something that I don't know, let me put it like this. You think about it every single morning when you have to get up and go to work, okay? And when that alarm clock goes off, what goes through your mind? Have you ever thought about that? You know, the biggest thing is, oh, I got to get up. You know, you hit that alarm clock and, you know, and you snooze for a few minutes and then it goes off again and you turn around, and you hit that alarm clock, that snooze button again, and it's just you want to continue to repeat the cycle. You have to stop and ask yourself, is that something that you really want to do? Do you want to get up out of your bed and go to that job? Okay? And I'm going to tell you what you think about when you get ready to go to that job, or even when you get to that job. What time is lunch? What time is the next break? What time do I get home? What time is when do I get a vacation? When, you know what I'm saying? You think about all these types of things because ultimately you don't want to be there. That's not your passion. That's not what you just, you know, to some degree, I get it. You have to earn a living. You have to make money to support your families. Okay. And that's awesome. That's great. And I encourage you to continue to do that. But at the end of the day, when you get to the end of that rope, you say, okay, well, I've done this. Now it's time for me to stretch out and do something different. Okay. And that's why I believe that the entrepreneurial line is kind of drawn. You know, people who are working in a traditional job from 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever you want to call it, you know, they have something on the inside of them that is really driving them to want to do more. So while you're working that job, figure out what that passion is on the inside. Do you have a passion to educate, to teach, to empower people, to change people's lives? Do you have a passion to see people healthy? Do you have a passion to, you know, you pick it. I mean, you know what drives you. You know what motivates you. You know what you could spend all your day doing. You know, with me, I'm like, man, I'm ready to make another video. I'm ready to get in there and teach somebody. I'm ready to educate somebody. Here it is late in the afternoon. You know, and I was like, man, I just got to get out there and I got to do a video. I got to go and teach something. I got to go and share something with somebody. So that's what's, you know, the driving force behind what it is that I do. It's not, money is okay and everything. Money is great and we make, you know, an excellent income and all. But that's not the driving force. The driving force is what can I do to change another person's life? And I think everybody should have some type of inkling as to what that driving force is. Mine just happened to be from an educational standpoint in different arenas. It's not just from a business standpoint. It could be from a spirituality standpoint. It could be from a financial standpoint. Whatever it is, it's in the arena of educating and teaching individuals. So you just have to find out what that passion is for you. Now, let me ask you this question. When you feel like you have that passion and that drive and that ambition and you really pushing forward and you helping people, you changing people's lives, do you think that that's going to cause you to be able to produce more value for other people? Think about that. Okay, you want to know how you can earn more money? Well, you find out that passion. You find that passion, you begin to drive that passion. When you have the passion that you feel and you sense and you know, and you're doing it every day, and you produce more value in other people's lives, the default, let me see what I'm trying to say, the consequences or the advantage of doing things like that is that you're going to be able to solve more problems. Why? Because you produce value. And this is the deal. When you produce value in people's lives from whatever is driving you, okay, and you're starting to solve people's problems, you're starting to, get rid of the medical conditions or whatever, if you're in the health and wellness, if you're starting to educate people along the financial arena because people have been strapped with debt and credit card and almost bankrupt and things like that, when you begin to really address issues like that and you're solving people's problems, because that's at the end of the day, I think that's what we're all really sitting here to do, to be a solution for somebody, okay? Individuals who make eyeglasses, they're a solution for the individuals who have eyesight issues, okay? They brought about a solution. They brought about a remedy to correct that. You have doctors that prescribe medicine. When you go to a doctor goes in and he, asks you what's wrong with you, and he wants you to be specific about your issue so that he can prescribe specific medication for you. And when he does that, what happens? He's solving your problem. And when you get the problem solved, that equates to money. Okay? I had a mentor of mine tell me here several months ago, it might have been a year or so ago, maybe a little over a year ago. He says, never chase money, but let money chase you. Well, what does he mean by that? When money chases you, that means that you're solving problems and people are really basically throwing money at you because you've helped them. Okay? If you're in the middle of a desert and you have somebody who comes by, you almost died of thirst, right? Your throat is scorched, it's parched, you're just thirsty. And somebody comes along and with a bottle of water, you'd do anything for that bottle of water, wouldn't you? Absolutely you would. You'd pay anything for that bottle of water. Why? Because that individual at that point in time in your life has a solution for your problem. And you're willing to pay them. So they're not necessarily chasing you down. You're actually chasing them down because they're offering a solution for your issue. And that's all we're doing as entrepreneurs. We're solution providers for those who have problems in their respective business, whether it's from a traffic standpoint, a lead standpoint, a marketing standpoint, whatever it is, we're providing a solution for those who are in need. Now let's move on. The key is not to focus on yourself, but to focus on your prospect. What is it that keeps your prospect up all times of the night? What is it that really have them worried or concerned, especially when it comes to home-based businesses? What is it that they looking to get? Is it leads and cash leads, however you want to, however you want to spin it? They're looking for something. So you have to think about, get in their head, get in their mind, and ask yourself, what is it that they're really seeking a solution for? And when you find that problem, when you find out what it is that they're looking for, then when you solve it, they're willing to pay you. Okay? Now, the key is that as you go throughout this journey, you got to stay level-headed. Okay? And even keel. Well, what does that mean? That means if you have a passion, if something goes down, something goes wrong, something just kind of lets, going haywire in your life, it's not really going to bother you because it's the passion that's driving you. And you wonder why so many people jump from program to program, opportunity to opportunity, shiny object to shiny object. It's because they don't have the passion for what it is that they do. So the moment something else comes up and gets their attention, they're running off to that because they think that's the solution for their problem. They don't realize that if they dig deep on the inside and find out that first thing that we talked about, that passion, then the ups and downs won't bother them. When they're up, they're happy. When they're down, they're ecstatic because their passion is driving them. And that's the difference. Now, let me jump into something that I believe that a lot of individuals have issue with, especially from marketing standpoint, online marketers, home-based business, entrepreneurs, whatever you want to label us, whatever you want to call us. This is the biggest thing I believe that they have problems with. And the biggest reason, I should say, why most marketers are failing. You want to know what it is? I'm glad you asked. Are you ready? All right.